Now we will look at how to add texture map for the face and then animate the texture map so the character can blink. What we are going to do is open material editor by hitting the M key, and we'll drag a standard material, assign that material to the character face, and drag the diffuse, bitmap, and I'll use E2, show shaded material. So you can see how the map is assigned to the character. We will add a unwrap UVW, and go to open UV editor, and we will select the nose area, and from there we will click on the grow tab. Okay, so we will use this much area to map the character's face. So I'll break that and move it aside, and then we'll select the rest of it, scale it small, and place it in the corner here. We'll go here to look at the image. Okay, this can be a little bigger. And then this one, we will scale big, so that will be our character. Now what we want the character to do is, I will auto key it on, and when the last step is taken, at 40, the character will look towards the camera, and then it will start from say 25. Okay, so while walking, the character will start looking at the camera, and then we will add a blink here. So to add the blink, we'll open the material editor, create a new material, and add a closed eye. And then what we are going to do is we are going to use a multi-sub object material. Okay, and then connect the materials to multi-sub object, and then we will assign the material to the multi-sub object material. and then we will make it show. It is there. Yeah, the material is actually there, it's just not visible in the viewport. This is selected, this is not selected. Okay, so you can see that the material is now visible in the viewport, and it is showing the second one. Doesn't matter. What we are going to do is we are going to add a material modifier. Material modifier. And material modifier, now you can see that the character's eyes came back. So the material modifier is going to shift from our material 1 to material 2. Okay, and we can animate that. So our character is looking towards the camera at frame number 40. At frame number 45, auto key will be on. Select the character, and at 40 we will animate it to key number 1. At 45, key number 2. At 50, key number 1. At 55, 2, and 61 again. Okay, so there will be 2 blinks. So the character will walk, look at the camera, and blink twice. Okay, so we will turn the save frame on, go to render settings, make it HD TV 1280 by 720. We have to frame our animation, so the character starts, walks, looks at the camera. We can further work on the camera angle. So you can see that the character is walking, looking at the camera, and then blinking twice. Okay, if you want, auto key on, the character can also look up. We can go to local and make the character look up. Okay, it's walking, and then blinking while walking. So you can add subtle animation to your character. Okay, if you want, you can add little sway of the head. So at 5 the character is swaying that way. At 5 when the leg is up. At 15 the character is swaying this way. 20 is swaying that way, and then looking here, and then okay. So if you go to tools, you're going to preview animation, and here we are going to mention that the animation is going to be 60 frames long. So we will customize it. It's 30 frames per second. We can use an output of 50, high resolution. We can save it as some other file type. So we can save it as a QuickTime movie. Then you can create. If you go to tools, play preview animation. Why is it playing the wrong one? File, tools, create preview animation. New. Okay. And then there you can see your animation. Character walks. I think that the rotation animation is too much. Things have to be subtle, so we can delete this key. So it's quite subtle, or just remove it. There's no point having something that doesn't look nice. So we go to create preview, create. So this looks better. Okay, you can model the foot and then replace this foot with the foot of your choice. I will show you how to model the foot in the next class. Thanks.